Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 on the SEGA Dreamcast. I'm One Wild Sheep yet again.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
Eggman, you're the smartest stupid person I've known in all my life. Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside my pyramid. Oh, what's that? A face that looks oddly suspicious and similar to mine? He must be just some sort of a graffiti artist in the area who's seen my face and is a big fan. I certainly didn't put my own face everywhere that enemies can just easily find. Eggman, you're an idiot. I normally reserve that for Knuckles, but no, Eggman's an idiot in this case. Like, seriously, he doesn't expect anyone to find his secret military base, despite the fact his face is all over the architecture. What? Well, to his credit, right now it looks like there's not much of his face around the area, so maybe he added his face to the architect. How the hell do I pronounce that word? Architecture. There we go. Maybe he added his face to all that stuff after the stage? I don't know. That's confusing. But I digress. Anyway, same rules applies to when you were in the walker mech around Sander's Tails, jumping the quicksand, instant death. Just pretend that quicksand is a gigantic bottomless pit. That's the best way to really go about this stage, and take your time. Like, I've seen so many people die in this stage constantly, and they claim that the Eggman stages are way too difficult for what they are. They're not that hard, you know, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing you need to make sure that you do to get through these stages in one piece is to practice patience. Something I'm particularly bad at, which is why I used to suck at these levels way back in the day. But, yeah, if you're patient, if you take your time to do the platforming challenges, you can normally get through these stages without much of any hassle whatsoever. It's just 90% of the time your deaths or your getting hurt will revolve around, I'm Eggman, I gotta go fast! You know, and you will probably die by going fast, because the only character that can go as fast is Sonic, don't you know? Ignore the ending of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, please. I still can't believe that Eggman's like 5 times faster than Sonic, and even in this game actually, because there is actually a way to get Eggman out of his mech in the Chow Gardens, right, ladies and gentlemen? And if you can actually mod the game so you can actually get Eggman outside of his mech into a normal stage, into a normal everyday, like City Escape or something. Eggman can run around in City Escape, and he's actually faster than Sonic when he goes in City Escape as himself. It's damn near phenomenal. It's something that you just need to look up on YouTube, and you will just die, because it's amazing. And it's further proof that Eggman is the fastest thing alive and Sonic is not. Just gonna put that out there, because Sonic is really not the fastest thing alive. Every game Eggman runs in, he's been running faster than Sonic, except for maybe Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but even then, you waggle to go fast. And Sonic in that game is faster, he's around the same speed as Mario for the most part, so you know, you get the gist of things. Ay caramba. But anyway, to explain this zone, for the most part, what you're going to mainly be doing is you're going to be blowing up all these pillars by using these TNT packs that are so conveniently placed. Blow them up, the pillar will explode, the pillar will fall down, and then you're able to climb up on the pillar, and the pathway forward will arrive, you know, ladies and gentlemen. So basically just blow up all the pillars and Bob's your uncle. But be careful, because the pillars can crush you. I am going to be perfectly honest about that and tell you that right now. The pillars themselves can crush you, and that will hurt. I don't think it's insta-kill like crushing was in the 2D Sonic games, but it will still damn near hurt you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, so just try and avoid the pillars and avoid getting crushed.
Piece of cake. with the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna ignore the very horrible lip syncing and bring up one point. Sonic the Hedgehog! Sonic the Hedgehog! Sonic the... What the hell kind of voice is that? That's not a British accent. I mean, I sort of sound like, oh, when I'm saying words, but I don't sound like that. Sonic the Hedgehog.
The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic.
Find them before they escape!
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me. For all the people on the planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, revenge.
Hooray! Now we get to play as Edgy the Hedgie for realsies this time. Oh, aren't you so excited? I know I am. And when this game was first out, actually, Shadow the Hedgehog was actually my favourite Sonic character after I first got introduced to him. Now he's gone back to being around one of my second favourite Sonic characters, but, you know, I liked Shadow the Hedgehog. Actually, no, I would say Shadow's still probably a contender for first place, because I find that I always change my opinions on each of these characters all the time, you know? But, anyway, as I was getting at, Shadow, for some reason, I don't know if it's just his animation or something, but when Shadow's running on the highways and whatnot, when Shadow's doing all these levels, for some reason, he feels a lot more smoother to control. I honestly think it's more of a visual aspect, just due to his animation, but he just feels smoother to control to me. I don't know. Can anyone confirm if his control's any different, please? Because I don't think his controls all that different, but I could be wrong, and my feeling of him being smoother to control could just be... I don't know. But anyway, this is basically another instance on the San Francisco Bridge. I remembered the country properly this time. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, the San Francisco Bridge is another level based around that, and I'm pretty certain the bridge isn't this damn huge. I mean, it's a big bridge, but it's not big enough to have a full-blown speed level on. I mean, it's not this lengthwise or up and down-wise, and I sure as hell didn't see loop-de-loops on the damn thing. I don't know. But Shadow himself, he controls for the most part exactly the same as Sonic. He still has all of Sonic's moves. He still has... He hasn't got any of the power-ups we picked up as Sonic, and none of the power-ups carry over to any of the dark side characters, because we do need to find the power-ups again in order to power them up. So, yeah, to get the fire somersault, Shadow will need to find the fire ring, just like Sonic did. Eggman will need to find the hover boots, just to hover, you know, just like Tails did, stuff like that. None of those power-ups sort of safe between characters, which... It makes sense, honestly. It's not one of those things where you can just easily sit down and just go, he has a hover boot, so now I do, you know? So yeah, you do need to recollect the power-ups as the dark side characters if that isn't obvious enough already, but the power-ups themselves, they generally are quite easy to come across. Like, the mandatory ones are obviously mandatory. You have to pick them up. And I find, for the most part, most of the use well, actually every useful power-up, I should say, is quite easy to find. Now, there are a couple of power-ups in this game that aren't very useful, and they are not too difficult to come across, but you will probably need to look a bit for some of them. I'll be showing off where every single power-up is during the course of this LP, ladies and gentlemen, so do not fret about that. You will all get to see all of the power-ups. You will get to see Shadow's weird mystical powers. You will see Sonic's ability to turn robots into bouncy balls. Yes, you heard me right. I'll talk more about that later on.
Here we go.
But anyway, that stage was fun. I like it. Nothing much else I can say about that. I like it. It's a fun stage, I tell you that much.
Too easy for me.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has been taking me from the likes of you! So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
Chaos Emerald to war! Shadow, I'm the world's ultimate rival.
Farewell!
What is it?
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
Rouge, are you blind? There's 3 locks. We need to find 3 keys because it couldn't be as simple as finding one. We have to find 3. Ugh. But anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Egg Chamber. I think this stage is called. I wasn't actually paying attention to the loading screen. But yeah, this is basically similar to Knuckles' Eggman pyramid stage in so many ways. In fact, I think large portions of the level design are just cut and paste from Knuckles' level design. So yeah, welcome to this place, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to be going here to collect a couple of MacGuffins, including Rouge's next power-up, which is another mandatory power-up, ladies and gentlemen. The pick... Is it the pick nails? Or is this the diggy stuff? I forget. I think it's the dig stuff. Yeah, we get the diggy power in this one for Rouge, and basically, it works just like Knuckles' diggy power. You jump, then you push the button, and then you can dig. Yeah, here we go. The pick nails. I was right. It is the diggy power. So yeah, same sort of deal, you know, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, large portions, I mean entire rooms from Knuckles' playthrough return in this one, ladies and gentlemen, which is a bit unfortunate. And one thing I sort of glossed over when we did Knuckles' sort of Eggman pyramid level is Gamma is back. Yeah, the E102 Gamma returns, and I don't know why, but for some reason Eggman modified Gamma now into a full-blown series of badniks instead of just being his own isolated badnik. I don't know, maybe the Sonic team just wanted an excuse to bring back Gamma after his so tragic death at the end of Sonic Adventure 1, maybe, perhaps, possibly. I don't know, I like it though. I like the fact Gamma returns in some way, shape and form. I like Gamma. Gamma's he's one of my favourite Eggman badniks, I'll tell you that much. Personally, I would like Gamma to return, and I would like to be another version of Gamma we can control, but then again, I assume Omega's sort of taking the cake for that one. Omega's taken over that role, so I don't know. Although it would be a good way to reintroduce the sort of shooting mechanics again, I suppose, unless Sega decided to make a Sonic Adventure 3, which I don't know. I have no idea if they'll ever make that. They probably won't. But hey, they made a Sonic 4, you never know! By the way, this is a big problem that a lot of people may have with the treasure hunting levels. It's so hard to find the keys when they're under the ground sometimes, because, as you can tell, there is no key in sight. But the cursor's going mad. The little radar thing at the bottom of the screen's going freaking out. Like, oh, the key is nearby. But where? Oh, it was in that one step. Okay. Again, that's something they sorted out in the battle version of Sonic Adventure 2, where they give you a giant red exclamation mark to say, oh, I can dig here to collect something. Whoop-de-doo. But if you can't tell already, there's a giant egg beetle badnik as well roaming across this entire zone. If you get caught by his line of sight, he will shoot out these mini robots, and they will shoot out a massive laser beam. No, massive laser beam. They'll shoot out a bunch of lasers at you, which I think is practically unavoidable. So you want to try and avoid that badnik as much as possible. It's not that hard to avoid. You just run straight past him for the most part, and he'll never be able to do anything to you. But you know, it does have a little bit of tension, and the best way to hide from this badnik is by going into the shadows, doing some Batman Arkham Knight or Arkham City or Arkham Asylum action, you know, ladies and gentlemen. See a dark place? Ooh, I can use this to be Batman. Makes sense as well, because Rouge is a bat! Coincidence? I think not. SEGA was behind Arkham City and Arkham Asylum and all those Arkham Batman games all along. Who knew? Seriously though, this zone just drives me mad. It's so damn easy to lose track of where the emerald pieces are. It drives me mad. And this is what I was really getting on about when I said that the emerald hunting stages do become a bit of a pain in the ass in the later stages, because I'm not even at the very end game of Rouge's gameplay, and I'm getting stumped at trying to find simple emeralds. Like, that was just in the wall randomly. There was no hint or anything to tell me it was in the wall. Maybe I could have used one of those hint monitors, but even then they probably would have turned around and said, oh, it's in the wall. I'm like, which fucking wall? I don't like treasure hunting stages. But I digress. Anyway, that is it for this part, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye!